Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the channel. Flag King 85 here with the pit stop. We are playing Iron Road Season 2, Episode number 2. And we are going to slow it down. So, yeah, so as you can see, they're already complaining about, well, in this one, like you see in the first season, you guys were used to Desert Dew. Well, in this one, it's called Perfume. So, we are going to be working on towards getting that up and going sooner than later. Um, but right now, I wanted to make sure where we was at. I believe what we needed to do was still hook the stadium up to Mercy Shore. So they didn't have to transfer back and forth. And then I believe we need to make a route from here to here. So let me do the first thing first with this. Don't even need it all the way down there. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so we can do that. We'll do that. No, I don't need this little piece. Knock us down to 15 pieces of track, but that's okay. Let's go down to our directional now. You guys know how laggy and how long it took for us to lay down directionals and long pieces of track and stuff. You see how much faster it is on this. Alright, so that's all set. So now, let's see. Train parts. Okay, we do have train parts. We have 142 of them. Oh yeah, we did hook up train parts. Okay. We'll see what his problem is in a second. Let's go ahead and get a service going between here and the stadium. And we'll add three trains to that. Let's see. Okay, need something that we can't give them right now. Okay, so now we only have one platform, but we want to hook them up to down here, right? So let's see how we can do this with using one platform. We don't have many tracks left. Let's see. Let's see. I have kind of an idea, but we don't want to get to the point where we're overloading tracks and stuff either. Which I don't think we're too much having an issue right now with overpopulated tracks. I'm not seeing no issues anyways anywhere. I'm gonna keep an eye out too, because when trains are starting to get like overfilled, we'll fix that. Alright. As I say that, this station's getting kind of overworked. Okay. Hmm. I'm trying to think. Why is there's that's something up. That's different. That's different. That's different. 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 Yes. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. I got. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense, because then those are going to those. These are going up to. Okay. Alright, so that makes sense. Um, let's speed it up a little bit. See if we can get some tracks. Alright, slow it back down. We're up to 62. Let's see what we can do with 62. Hmm. So that's done. Go into there. Come off of here. Go in there. So let's go ahead and fix that so that doesn't get messed up with anything, and we'll do that so that doesn't get mixed up with anything. Then we can do 18 pieces of track. That. Listen that up at all. Alright. So we kind of have things set up in a way. Right, let's speed it up and try to get some more track. We don't need that many pieces actually. Coming up. And all the new games and everything that I'm going to start bringing to the channel too, we will we'll then try to do bare minimum, like 30-minute, 40-minute videos. So, and we jumped up to 68 pieces of track that quickly. So let's jump over here. And that way we don't slow anything. Oops, not what I wanted. I want this. Just to make sure we. That's 1, that's 2, 3, and 4. We connect there. Come down, connect there. Jump over to directional. And get them set up that way. Then we have to just finish this up a little bit. Make sure that's all through there. It is. That's to there. Yep. All right. So now we can do the add services. And nope, not there. Oh crap! I went to the wrong part. So back to the drawing board because I made a uh-oh. And I'm sure you guys are like, hey, dumbass, you did that wrong. Alright, so only a little bit of it was wrong. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And come off of here. We'll just tie right into that. Let me see directional real quick. Do that. Let me make sure. This is then all tied into this, up into there. Then he's going to turn there. Go through there. Okay. So that's pretty much what it is. I need that. So 2, 3, 4. Okay. Track there. Track there. We will get directionals like that. Track there. Directional. Look that up. Alright, I think we are hooked up now. Alright, so let's add services from there to there. And buy a train to copy. Why not? Why did I have one start off there? What I want to know is, alright, let's just see. That's going to Mercy Shoulder. That's going to. So the only one that I see right now, where? Okay, I must have just totally missed it. So it looks like he's following the right directions. We are going to see if these do the same thing. We're gonna get ready to see. Yes. We're going back. This one's going. Alright. So it appears that we have everything connected that needs to be connected. Alright, and this is all connected. Nothing needs to be connected to this or this. Okay, so now we need to second. Alright, so we need to do now, let's see. To get power perfume, we have to we need the power system. So has we need 12 of those. And we have 25. Can I? No. Just trying to move my Discord thing. Sure, there's a way to move it. Anyway, I'm not worried about that. All right, let's go into this. Let's unlock power station. We're going to connect more miners. And then okay, so my issue is now tracks and platforms. So let's speed up the game for a little bit, because we don't have much longer in this episode. We're gonna let it run full speed, and for a little bit, see if we can gain some, and we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So I was thinking too that I don't think everyone is coming here, but I guess they kind of are, right? What I'm not liking is it doesn't show me what that is. Is that? So I'm not sure. But anyways, we'll cross the bridge if it happens. But what I want to do, we're going to slow it down. We do have a few platforms. We have enough track now. So what I want to do, this is going to be an easy one right here. So we are going to platform, course, two length, then come out to about here. Right? Real simple and easy, right? And then we'll just run it around this way, right? And then we will do add a service between here and there. We will buy that train with 2 and confirm. We will see if any of these 3 right here turn red, because it needs to get to this. We'll see if we see this logo on anything. Yeah, and it's showing up a bunch of other icons that we're not even that far into it yet. Okay, so we have 1 platform left. So what really needs to happen is we need to hook this one up to down here, really, and then this to this, and then this to this. The only thing that needs to be hooked up to this is this. Now, you guys seen in like the first season that we did hook up other things in here into this eventually for like a transfer part, and that does work. See, that doesn't have nothing there yet. That doesn't have, and that doesn't have. All right. So we only got 12 pieces of track, so that's not gonna work. So we'll be right back. We'll then let this run for a little bit, and we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we're up to 2 platforms and 120 pieces of track. So let's see if we cannot get. I was gonna do this, but I decided not to. Let's go to this. Let's go. Let's get our power set up. Let's not go too far out. We normally do about 3, so let's do that. Okay. That will work for now. Eventually we'll then have to like upgrade these stops and stuff and make the trains longer. As you can see, like these trains are getting pretty full, so we'll just have to keep an eye on that and go with when that time comes. All right, let's get these directionals down. And oh, not that, and let's add a service. We're going to go from there to here now by a train. We are going to add, and then of course we will add 3 trains to this route. Start off with. That's all set up and going. We're out of platforms. We still have 38 pieces of track to go though, so we can kind of set this up a little bit. I reckon we can just then go straight up, basically like that, and then we can go 12 over because that's what we have left. That's basically what it is going to do, and then we're just gonna run it back down a little bit. So about to get more track in here in a second, and we'll just kind of get the angle going. Let's see how that angle is first. Where is it gonna? That's right there. Go right there. Okay, that should do it, like right there. But ladies and gentlemen, I think we are going to call it for an episode right there. Everything's looking good. The game's running a lot better than what it did on the other PC. I do have to mention that. But ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everyone coming out, stopping by. Make sure you smash that like button. Share it out to all your friends. Have them check out the channel. Subscribe if you're not doing so. Please check out my Discord. I just did a major overhaul on it. There's some welcome things, some reels, info about my live streams that I do. There'll be a schedule posted on there also coming up. And there's a few other things that I keep changing over there. Flag King 85. Look it up. Come and hang out and just have some fun with us. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. Until next time, adios.